Welcome to the 2018 Latrobe City International Open. Lake Narracan, an absolutely fantastic venue for competition water skiing. Joining us for the competition, some of the greatest water skiers in the world today. Well, the crowd absolutely loving it, lapping up the sunshine. This year we have a classic car show with some marvellous vehicles on display. Joining us is the local Mayor, Councillor Darryl White, to tell us more about this great local area.
One of the key aspects of what we're on about here in Latrobe City is about events tourism, and with this facility here at Lake Narracan, Halls Bay, this is considered to probably be the most appropriate and best location for water skiing, permanent location that actually exists in Australia, that is. And then we're about an hour and a half away from the city. You can come drive down, beautiful roads now, and as well as that, the train network we're really pushing hard for the train network to be improved, and there's more coming in that space. And so, it is a fantastic place to come and relax and get away from all that big time congestion that happens in the big smoke.
And as our Ski Nautique 200 makes its way down course and warming up for the big event here this afternoon, we're going to bring to you the women's and men's overall, and it's going to include the slalom, the trick and the jump event, and then we'll finish off the program with the men's slalom final.
And the first skier in women's slalom final is Jacinta Carroll from Australia. Comes in on a 14.25 metre line. She's already completed the 16. As the skiers progress, we shorten the rope to make it just that little more difficult as they go down through their passes. 55 kilometres the boat speed, and Jacinta turns buoy 5 now and successfully running the 14.25 metre pass.
Well, she's looking good so far, Jacinta Carroll. We're going to shorten the line now to the 13, keeping in mind between the centre of the boat course out to the buoy is 11.5 metres. So as this rope length gets shorter, it's going to make it harder and harder to get around each of our turn buoys. Oh, Jacinta Carroll turns buoy number 3 now. Looking good so far. Oh, she just breaks forward out of buoy 4. She's going to be inside number 5. She's a bit disappointed with that. She doesn't quite know what happened. Let's go and have a look on the replay. She looks nice at buoy number 1, gets good angle through the wakes of the Nautique 200. Gets nice and wide across at 2. Digs a ski in nice and deep. She's looking good across to 3 in good body position. Doesn't move, long reach. Looking good so far, and then just breaks forward as you see her come into buoy number 4 here. Just reaches, breaks forward, unfortunately losing all that angle and going inside buoy number 5. Jacinta Carroll from Australia, 4 at 13.
Obviously, I grew up skiing here at Latrobe, so it's really good to get back on the waterways. Would have been nice to come here in this colder water and get used to it a little bit coming down from Queensland. It's definitely a bit of a change, but you do what you got to do.
Now we move to our second women's overall slalom finalist, Janina Bonnemann from Germany. She's on a 13 metre rope length. She needs at least 4 to better the score of Jacinta Carroll. Gets around 3 now. Turns buoy 3. Great angle out of 3. Well, looking very strong. A little bit late out of 4. Turns around 5. Well, she's back on time at 5. Around 6 and successfully completes the 13 metre line.
Yeah, there's a nice pass there from Janina Bonnemann. We're now going to shorten up to the 12 metres, so she only has half a metre worth of rope spare to reach out around buoy number 1. She does. Looks good at number 2. Can she run the 12 metre line? Really put pressure on Natalia Burtnikava, our next competitor. Turns 4, looks good. Janina Bonnemann turns 5. She's going to run the 12 metre line here. Nice pass there from Janina Bonnemann of Germany. We're now coming back onto the 11.25. Needs a good start here. Turns through the gates. Angles across to 1. She snaps 1 and down a half on the 11.25 for Janina Bonnemann of Germany. So as we see her come through the gates, nice long reach at 1, just breaks forward a little bit of slack line and couldn't hold the power of the Nautique 200.
Now Natalia Burtnikava from Belarus. She's on a 12 metre line. This is a must-run pass. Takes buoy 2. Angles round to buoy 3. Good form around 3. Oh, she's late out of 4. She's going to have to work hard. But that was great angle out of 4. Turns around 5 and gets to buoy 6. A little bit late out of 6, but completing the 12 metre line, Natalia Burtnikava. Now this is for the win in this round. She's on 11.25 metres. Turns around buoy 1. Gets to the wake. Now she wants to add those overall points. Round 2. Back to the wake for a score for Natalia Burtnikava of 2 on the 11.25 metre line. And we go to official results. Natalia Burtnikava earning 1,000 overall points. Janina Bonneman from Germany, 977 points, and Jacinta Carroll with 886.
So as we continue the 2018 Latrobe City International Open, we move to the men's slalom overall competition. And this is Dorian Llewellyn of Canada onto the 11.25. So we've already seen a couple of passes from Dorian. This is the 11.25. Makes a turnaround. Boy number 4. Angles to 5 and out through boy number 6 there from Canada, Dorian Llewellyn. Now onto the 10.75. Has 3/4 of a metre shorter rope to reach around boy number 1. He does. Turns number 2. Looking good here at 3. Oh, just breaks forward. He's going to lose the angle and not get around boy number 4. So the official score 3 on the 10.75.
Now on the 11.25 metre line, Joel Poland from Great Britain. First time visitor to Australia. Let's wish him the best and see what he can do on this pass. Round boy 1. Takes in 2 and he's looking good. Great conditions here at Lake Narracanda today as Joel Poland. Now around boy 4. Angles into 5. No problem at all. Aggressive skiing, but fantastic work for Joel Poland. Well, he's got to shorten up now on 10.75. A very difficult line length. Angles through the gates. Turns boy 1. Oh, and he overturns and loses. And well, I was going to say he lost a handle, but he's had a rather nasty fall over the front. As we go to replay, Joel Poland turns. The ski just about becomes airborne and unfortunately straight out the front. We caught up with the youngster on the dock and see how he felt.
Didn't go quite as well as yesterday. Yesterday I had a pretty good score, matched PB, but I'm still pretty happy with it. I mean, perfect sight and everything. So I really just let it down today, but wasn't bad still.
And the official scores come to hand. Dorian Llewellyn taking the 1,000 points ahead of Joel Poland in second place.